Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is Friday, April 25th, 2025. One of the best days of my life. The day my son was born. Today is my son's birthday. He's 13. And I'm truly grateful for that. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I appreciate everybody that sent birthday gifts through the Cash App for my son. He will get every dime. And if you're wanting to bless my son with a gift, $ Big War 251 is the Cash App. If not, that's fine too. You helping by watching this video. Now, with that being said, on to the topic. Happy birthday, son. See you in a minute. I'm sitting at the gas station. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. And as I pulled up, I had no topic right now. I'm getting ready to go run some more errands, going to the mall, this, that, and the other, some other things. I was off today. So I wonder, like, what am I going to talk about next? You know, I don't have like a bunch of topics already lined up. I don't go just by the trending news. I don't go just by what's on TV. I don't go just by copying other folks' content like people been copying mine, the title and everything. I don't do that. I try to be original. Even if I talk about a topic that's going on in the world, I give my own take. Like right now, I haven't talked about Shannon Sharp. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I know that's what everybody else talk about, so I try to stay away from what everybody else doing. So I didn't have a topic in mind right now, but eventually one will come to me. I'll be riding, I'll see something, hear something, whatever, and then I'll be like, damn, I need to talk about that. So lo and behold, I pull up at the gas station. About to get out and I look to my left. And there's a young lady in her car, sitting there, sobbing. Boo-hooing. Crying. So I'm like, well, damn. I try not to get into other folks' business, you know what I mean? But I got out the car and I asked her, are you okay? Which I'm knowing she's not okay. Y'all won't believe what the problem was. Have you ever, well, I know you have, because a lot of people experience this right now. I've done it before myself. You know how when you use your car to get gas, you may have, and a lot of people don't believe that there's people right now that ain't got but $60 or $70 to their name to last them to payday, right? That's all they got to their name, under $100 in the bank, nothing else. So I've done this before, where you go to the gas station, you intended on putting $20 in the tank. You got $80, you putting 20 in there, just try to hold you over till you get paid again. Right? You ever done this before? And you be asked out, like, say you ain't hardly got much money in the bank. So you swipe your card, put the thing in there, and the TV come on the gas pump, the little advertisement, the little commercials, and the little, you know, them gas pumps, the little TV screens on it. When you pumping your gas, the TV thing come on. Maybe they put that to intentionally distract you. I don't know. But she said as she was watching the TV screen pumping her gas, she intended on putting $20 in there. And not paying attention, she ended up putting every dime. She had $75 in the bank and she put 75 in the tank. When she was only intending on putting 20. And that was all she had. And she was sitting there sobbing because she don't know what she gonna do till she get paid Monday. She gets some more money Monday. Today, what, Friday? I'm like, well, damn. People are that stressed out to where they sitting at the gas pump crying because they just put $50 too much in the tank because that was all they had. She had $75 to her name. She was only going to put $20, but she got distracted watching the damn screen and let it keep pumping until it pumped all her money out. I ain't got it like that right now. I got my son and other stuff I'm dealing with, but I gave her 50 back. And she was like, oh, thank you. What can I do for you? No. I gave her 50 back. And that gave me this topic for this video. That's the inspiration for this video. So I'll get mine on the back end. I'll get the 50 back. As a matter of fact, y'all been blessing me on the cash out for my son or what have you. So boom, there you go. Pay it forward. So I gave her 50 back to her now. She can figure I can't help her with everything in life, but she ain't got to sit here and cry at the gas pump because she accidentally pumped all her little money into the tank watching the damn TV screen on the pump. I've done that before. I've done it before. I know she ain't lying. I've done it before. Was gonna put 20 in the tank, sitting up there watching the screen, and next thing you know, the thing click. And I look up there, oh, I done put all my damn money here. And that was all I had. Like $70, $80 myself. I know the feeling. I've done it. Maybe y'all haven't. Like, how could you be that stupid? I'm watching the screen, I got distracted, well, whatever. So now I know I ain't the only one that did that. She did it. And she was devastated. She's a woman. I don't know from Adam. Didn't get the phone number. What's up for later? You know what I'm saying? You got to do something strange for this little change. None of that. Just, hey, it's all good. Go, you know, I just couldn't stand to see her sitting there crying about that. So that leads me to this video topic. They're just saying we heard over and over and over again. Everything gonna be all right. You know, people tell you that when you're going through stuff, what have you. I'm not gonna tell you everything gonna be all right. There will never be a time in your life where everything gonna be all right. But there can be a time in your life where even though everything all right, or everything is not all right, you ain't gotta worry about it. That I will tell you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, there will never be a time in your life where everything gonna be all right. That's a lie from the pit of hell. It ain't designed for everything to ever be all right at one time. You may have days where you are at peace. That's what we're striving for. To be at peace with no matter what's going on. There will always be something wrong. Always in your life. You will never have a day in your life where there is nothing wrong. But you can have many days in your life the way you don't worry about it. You can have many days in your life where you have peace in spite of what's going on. That's what we've got to strive for. If you're waiting to be happy, because I used to think that way. When everything, all right, when I get everything situated, when I get everything good, when I get everything right, I can be happy. I can't wait till I get everything right so I can be happy. That's what I used to tell myself. I can't wait till I get everything right so I can be happy. If you're waiting to get everything right before you be happy, you'll never be happy because you will never have everything right. What you're going to do is you're going to be happy regardless, in spite of. Because now you know you ain't going to never have everything right, so you waiting on the impossible. Be happy now. Be happy regardless. I know that's easier said than done, but it takes practice. We have to practice. We have to do it because if not, you'll be sitting at that gas pump sobbing over $50 that you went over on your pump. And that was all you had. Think about that. No, everything ain't all right. But yes, that's okay. That's not what life about. We're not trying to get to a point of where we're perfect. Just do the best you can. How many times I got to say this? As many times as it takes for you and for me to get it. Because I'm not there every day either. I have many days where I worry in spite of knowing what I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling y'all, I'm the messenger. And I still have days of worry. Because everything ain't all right. Right now in my life, everything ain't all right. I thought my truck was finished. Went by there just now. That's where I'm just leaving. They got the hood popped again. Something still going on with the air conditioning. It was blowing cold the other day. Now it ain't blowing cold. The amount steady ticking up of what I got to pay to get that truck. Am I worried about it? Hell to the now. I don't give a damn. It'll sit there until when I get the money, I get it. I ain't worried about that. Today's my son's birthday. When my son was born, the first few days out of the hospital, we had to rush him back to the hospital, and he stayed in the hospital the first 2 weeks of my son's life was in the hospital, hooked up on ICU in the NIC unit. He had stopped breathing, and we ain't know what was going on. I was devastated and terrified. So today, 13 years later, my son's still here. I ain't worried about no damn truck AC and whatever else going on. My son made 13 today when we thought he wasn't going to make it. I sat there and watched my firstborn, only born son, only child, the first 2 weeks of his life, he hooked up to all types of tubes and hoses. He was 6 pounds. And now here it is 13 years later. He's still here. No, everything ain't all right. But some things are. I'm going to focus on what is all right. I ain't focusing on that truck. I'm focusing on my son, 13 today. I'm focusing on I'm able, in spite of my life not being where I want it to be, in spite of not being able to work like I want to work, in spite of my money not growing like I wanted to grow, I'm still in the position where I could give that lady $50 that was over there crying and not be worried about it. Did I have despair? No. But I ain't worried about it because I know God got me. That's where I am today with it. Will I be there tomorrow with it? I don't know. Tomorrow might come and the Lord let me live to see it, and I might regret, damn, I shouldn't have gave her that $50 I needed. But today, I ain't worried about it. I'm not. So what I'm going to do, I wanted to pop in here, give y'all this little message that was on my heart, tell you everything ain't going to be all right. But that's okay. Stop expecting everything to be all right and be okay with whatever come down the pipe, because, hey, what you going to do about it? You can't do nothing about it. And if you can do something about it, do it. And if you can't do nothing about it, F it. Today is Friday. It's the weekend, baby. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. So let's just enjoy the day no matter what's going on. No matter what's going on. It's going to always be some, baby. But it's going to always be something also for you to be grateful for. This is how this thing works. Just to show if there's something wrong in your life, I guarantee you there's still something right. What you going to focus on? What am I going to focus on? Each day it varies. It varies from day to day. But it's your choice. It's my choice of what you're going to focus on. There's always going to be something wrong in your life, and there's always going to be something right at the same time. What you going to focus on, the wrong or the right? It's up to you. It's up to me. I notice about myself, a lot of times I choose to focus more on what's going wrong because I want everything right. I don't like nothing being wrong. And that's where the misery comes in. Unrealistic expectations. Expecting everything to be right. Ain't gonna happen, baby. Be grateful for whatever going on in your life. If you got something bad in your life going on, you're tired of it, Go look for the good. Let's turn right and look for the good that's over there. Yeah, we got the bad over here that we focus on, but let's focus on let's try. It ain't easy. I struggle with it too. So what I'm telling y'all, I got to practice myself. But we all in this thing together. That's what it's for. Helping each other along the way. Life is hard for all of us, but we just do the best we can. That's all can be asked of you. Are you doing your best? If so, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Get it, got it, good. Bye.